What's up, my fellow YouTubers? Today we're going to go on the paranormal subreddit, and we're going to try to determine whether or not people's posts are paranormal or not. I think this is going to be a new little series I do right here on the Prove It channel, so if you want to see more of this, be sure to hit like and subscribe. All down below. It is free. But yeah, my name's Brandon. Welcome to Prove It, and let's get started. All right, my fellow YouTubers. I almost said my fellow Americans, but people from all over the world can see this video because it's YouTube. We're on the paranormal subreddit right here, and the first one I see here really caught my attention because the first word is naked. Naked, tall, weird walking man on Ring camera. And obviously I'm going to show the pictures, but let's read what it says. It wasn't my Ring camera. It was someone a few miles from me. Happened in the middle of the night. In the video, he walks so weird. I wish I could post the video. I assumed it was a druggie, but what do you guys think? So looking at the pictures here, that is, to me, right off rip, it's not paranormal. Definitely a very tall, skinny looking dude. Almost like Slender Man. It is creepy. I'm not going to lie. Like, definitely, I'm not going to hate on anyone in the subreddit too. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you suck. That's not paranormal. That you're an idiot. People, like, everyone has their own beliefs. Like, this could be paranormal. We would never know. But I think it probably is just a druggie, which is you need to contact these people, your neighbor, and tell them to call the cops or install more cameras. It doesn't tell us what time of night it was. So if you can find that out, if OP is watching, definitely let us know if you know, like, what time it was, because I would be calling the cops. I own some guns too, so you know, this guy would not be. Moving on. It's definitely creepy. Let's see what the comments say. The subreddit creepy is more fitting because this is creepy, but probably not paranormal. Yeah, I mean, I totally agree. Yeah, it is definitely creepy. So I give OP a thumbs up for posting this because definitely creepy. Oh, OP actually responded to him. I just reposted on creepy because you're right. Yeah, you're definitely onto something here. This is I want to know more. Like, this is a developing story. Like, I want to know more about this. Like, who is this guy? So if the internet can work together and find out who this creepy guy is, let's put him behind bars. Because he's trespassing. You can't do that in the middle of the night. That's creepy. All right, moving on to the next one here. I was my grandfather's caregiver, and he passed away last month. First and foremost, my deepest condolences. That is terrible. I'm really sorry. That's awful. Let's see what it says. It's under the category orbs. I still take care of the house, and last night I heard tons of movement downstairs, and then something fall. I checked it out, and it was one of the wreaths hanging up. I snapped a pic, and a blue orb is sitting right on it. Where is it? Oh, it's down here. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so this looks like a iPhone picture. You can tell the difference between an iPhone picture and an Android. iPhone is better. And this just looks like an iPhone picture. Like, you could just tell. You can. But this is debunked. And I don't, again, like OP, everyone has their own beliefs. Like, if you want to believe that this is paranormal, 100%, please do. But whenever you take a picture, with an iPhone and there's a light, there's always going to be like a reflection in the lens from that light. So zooming in on the light here, you could see the light is a pretty decent spherical shape. And then you go down and that's just a lens reflection of the bulb. So definitely not paranormal, but I mean, thumbs up regardless, because that is definitely a really, I mean, it's very coincidental. Like, it is creepy because if you actually heard, you know, some noise downstairs, sorry. Damn, man. If you heard noise downstairs and the wreath fell and that orb is like right on top of the wreath, that is creepy. That is definitely coincidental. Like it could be an orb. It very well could be. But next, if you have an iPhone, point your camera at a bulb, and you'll see the lens reflection. You could point it at the sun. You'll see that little orb pop up. So definitely, to me, not paranormal, but it is strange. I'll give OP that. It is definitely very creepy that the orb is appearing right on the wreath. So this one right here is, can someone tell me what this is? What is it? Okay, so it looks like a face. So me and my friends have been debating on what we think this photo is. The only information on it is when my friend moved into his house, he was 5 years old. He took his mom's phone into the basement and just took a bunch of pictures. His mom later seen this and got creeped out, but she finally showed us this year. Can anyone figure out what this is? Definitely looks like a face. So it was down in the basement. Interesting. That is definitely creepy as hell. Looks like a face. I mean, the human mind, our brain is like programmed to see faces and things. That's just how it is. Now, obviously, this photo was probably taken a while ago. Was it like when he was 5 years old? So I don't know like how long ago, but I mean, still creepy as hell, because it definitely looks like a face, because it has an eye, a forehead, a little bit of a cheek right there, and then like the nose. So that is horrifying. If I captured something like that, that's to me unexplainable. So like you can't come to a determination on whether that is paranormal or not. That looks like the face of a demon, and I would be calling a priest. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I don't know. Like it is really definitely creepy. So let me know what you guys in the comments think about that. Let's read the comments on this one. Looks like a possum. Actually, it kind of does, but I don't know. The face is, it could be a possum. It could be. Very well could be. And then someone else said, shoot, looked like a woman to me. 100% a possum. Somebody did post a possum. OP said, only problem with the possum part is that it was a brand new house, and and even years after, they never had problem with any rodents. Okay. I mean, looking at this picture of the possum, I don't know, man, has like a completely black eye. But if you look back at the picture, there's like white in the eye. There's white in the eye, and then there's like, you can kind of see a pupil. So I'm going to leave that one as unexplained, undetermined, because it could be paranormal. It could be a possum. It could be anything. It could just be an object that looks like a face. Again, our brains are wired to see faces and things, because that's how we are programmed. All right, we are going to end on this one right here. So going through old photos and found this. This is creepy as hell. So what we have here is a photo of a young gentleman right here. And then in the background, we have what looks like a bald demon. That is absolutely terrifying. That is something you would see straight out of a horror movie. Let's get some context here. So this is a photo taken of my brother-in-law back in the late 90s. We were going through old photos from my father-in-law's funeral, condolences, and I spotted this creepy as fuck thing behind him in the photo. My husband said that behind his brother was a curio, is that how you say that? Cabinet that held dishes. So it's a reflection in the glass. I had no idea how, what, or why, but we're thoroughly creeped out. I would definitely be creeped out too. If this went unnoticed since the late 90s, I have questions, but also, like, this is terrifying. That looks like that's a face, very creepy face that looks just like old and not like like the eye sockets look like they're kind of really caved in. and then you can kind of see like what looks like wrinkles on the forehead here going down to the nose, and then like a dark mouth, and it has like a shirt on. I don't know if that's like, you know, and then maybe like this thing over the shoulder here, like a robe. But this definitely is really creepy. I would definitely consider this unexplainable, potentially paranormal, because I mean, you have him, and then that reflection. Like if I saw that, like I don't know what I would do. I would probably call a priest. I would cleanse the house. Maybe would have performed an exorcism, most likely. And I mean, what do you do in that situation? If it's the late 90s and you take a photo like that and you see something like that, what do you do? So let me know in the comments what you guys think on this post, because that is terrifying. If I saw that, what do you do? So yeah, those were some posts I wanted to go through on the paranormal subreddit. And again, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. So real quick, this is off topic, but I reunited with my old camera when I used to do paranormal investigations when I was a kid. I was like 12 or 13 years old, and I've always been interested in the paranormal. So I was a nerd when I was a kid. I'm still a nerd. There's nothing wrong with that. But reunited with this camera. Whether I caught ghosts or not, I was having fun. But now that I'm an adult and I can actually do it, I have the equipment to go out and do it. It's really cool. This is an infrared night vision camera by Bell & Howell, and we're definitely going to utilize this, improve it, because why not? Like, right? I mean, it's an old camera, but it works. It's full HD, 1080p, but I just thought it was really cool to reunite with this thing, and very excited to utilize it and do paranormal investigations this year and premiere Prove It on October 27th. And very excited to start this journey and try to document evidence of the paranormal and otherworldly phenomena, like whether it is ghosts or residual energy or what have you. It's just very exciting. So feel free to stick around if you're interested and join us for this journey. I would love to have you tag along, and be sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to support the channel. And yeah, so if you want to see more of the Reddit posts type videos, let me know in the comments, or just let me know by liking the video, and I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.